I had a cousin, Telly, with bursitis. There's actually a surgery you can get.
Well, maybe I should look into that.
You know Telly.
Oh, of course. He's got the home video warehouse, right?
For now, yeah, but to be honest, he's kind of getting sick of that whole scene, thinking about tossing in and going into molecular oceanography. Tiny fish.
Oh, you mean microfiche?
Oh, hey, speaking of science, did you see the thing about the thing in space?
I did. but it looks like we're out of time.
Coming up at 8, it's Y2K Prepping with Daryl. Then at 8:30, it's Cleveland's own local video dating. Coming up next, it's PC Player Monthly's Passionate Gamer program. Stay tuned to WTMV.
Hey everybody, hello, hello, hello. Welcome all viewers out into the ether. Michael.
My rafflecopter goes swah, 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 swah.
Okay, lovely. Great to see you, Michael. Great to hear you, Michael. We got some mail already coming in. People were awaiting this episode. Welcome all viewers on Cleveland Cable Access WTMV. To the Passionate Gamer program. I, of course, am the Passionate Gamer. Ty Vickers, writer for the Passionate Gamer magazine, here to tell you that today is a very special day. It's the kind of day that we've been waiting for what feels like our entire lives, but really only less than a year. This has finally hit the scene. We finally have a little bit more Half-Life to play. About a year ago, a game came out of nowhere that nobody anticipated would take the world by storm in the way that it did. We've got some more mail coming in. Thank you so much. We'll take a look at the mail. But it was not a game that we anticipated. It was not a game that we thought would do as well as it did. Perfect 10s for every magazine. PC Gamer, PC Games, what's it called? Computer Gaming World. Friggin', what's that other one that doesn't just do PC games? Anyways, and ours, the Passionate Gamer magazine, we got it 10s across the board, and we also gave it Game of the Year. Now, at the same time that we've got Sierra Online, Sierra Studios releasing this collaboration between Valve Software and a newcomer, Gearbox Software, which is located down in Texas, Valve has re-released Half-Life as the Game of the Year edition, itself coming with some interesting new changes and some stuff that you can play on top of it, including Team Fortress Classic. But today we are going to be focusing on this new bundle of joy.
You've got mail.
Half-Life Opposing Force. I've already pre-installed it on the PC player, the Passionate Gamer machine, as you can see. Let's quickly switch over to the Passionate Gamer machine here. As you can see, we're looking at some fish. Let's move that aside. So we've already got Half-Life Opposing Force installed. Here's the jewel case that came in the box, in case you want to see what the case looks like. I do recommend going out to the store and purchasing a copy for yourself. Us at the Passionate Gamer magazine, we of course do not condone piracy. So if you're on those Where's Usenet groups, we do not condone that. Go out to a place like CompUSA or some of the other electronics retailers and purchase yourself this game. Half-Life Opposing Force, here's the case it came in. The disc, of course, is in the computer. And let's also, while we're here, take a look at what comes in the box. Of course, in the box, what we have here is a manual. And in the manual, we'll actually learn a little bit about what's going on in the story. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look at this War Department Soldier's Manual. It's actually states November 1st. It's December 1st, so it was about a month off. But there's a lot of interesting information about the story taking place in Half-Life Opposing Force. Now, what I understand...
You've got voicemail.
Yes, Michael.
Why are you streaming so late? Has something interesting happened that you can't talk about?
What? No, we're broadcasting out to local public access cable television, WTMV, located in Cleveland. We do have some national viewers for anybody that does have access to satellite television. Welcome. And of course, we do have some of those rebroadcasters out in the Passionate Gamer community that are effectively taking the cable signal and pirating it onto the World Wide Web. Effectively, you need something higher than a 56K modem to be able to enjoy this multimedia experience, and definitely a fast computer. But we appreciate every single one of you. If you're in the IRC chat, please make yourself known, and other writers for the Passionate Gamer magazine, and of course some of our network administrators, will let you know how these things are working, what you can do to interact with the show directly, and what we can do together to have a little bit of fun. Now, before we read what's in this manual here, we're going to be taking a look at all this mail that's piling up. Of course, you can send faxes straight to the Passionate Gamer. Of course, you can send faxes straight to the Passionate Gamer headquarters. Ask an administrator for the fax number or how to go about doing that. The phone is online, so if you're a subscriber to the Passionate Gamer magazine, you will very momentarily be emailed the new phone number of the week to be able to call in, much like many other public access cable television shows. And, yeah, if you want to hang out. Also, we've got Michael Surf Samuels, ladies and gentlemen. He has a bad eye. Of course, Michael has a lot to say, in which you control it through IRC commands. But Michael has a lot to say. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Hi, Michael. How are you doing? How are you feeling today, Mike? You got anything to say, Mike? Mike? Michael? Michael, you got anything to say? Michael?
You've got mail.
No. Michael? Michael? Thanks, guys. So we have a lot of mail to get through here. Obviously, when we do a bit of, Michael's feeling a bit shy. Obviously, we have a lot of mail to get through, so we're just going to read through it. Of course, you can send messages through the fax machine. We collate them together into single pages, so we have about 8 messages per page. It looks like we have 5 pages to get through. And of course, if you're a subscriber to the Passionate Gamer magazine, you too can send images. Once we get through this mail, we're going to take a look at the Half-Life Opposing Force manual. Of course, today is street date for...
You've got voicemail.
Yes, Michael!
Hello, I am Michael. I am feeling very bad. I don't like Half-Life.
You don't deserve your eye. Michael, you're... Anywho, the street date was tonight, and we're going to be experiencing Half-Life Opposing Force. Personally, I have played little bits and pieces of Opposing Force. There was a press demo that was sent out to magazines last month. We did a whole preview spread on the issue that will be sent out to readers this month. Our review will be in next month. The review's not written yet because the game just came out. But we're not really in a rush, you know. Our print date deadline is next week. I'll make sure to have played it and written the review by then. But we really need to get through this mail because it's starting to pile up. And of course, let's get some music playing. I'd love to give a quick shout out to the Passionate Gamer magazine team for putting together this excellent mixtape of people's favorite video game music. It took apparently an entire day of people recording the music off of their PlayStations and computer systems onto this tape. The music we're listening to was put together, graciously provided by the people that also work at our magazine, the Passionate Gamer magazine. My God, the mail's coming in fast! But yes, the music you are hearing is on the cassette tape, most graciously provided by the people that work with me. All right. Okay, we got Fighter 19 joining the mailing list. Owen Vevoriel has joined the mailing list. Octoshark191 has subscribed to the magazine. It's nice to see this continuing. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hazard Time has sent a fax. Should someone start doing daily Half-Life 2 updates? Is there any news? That's an interesting question. I think the music is probably just a bit too loud. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Daily Half-Life 2 updates. I mean, we kind of got Half-Life 2. This is an entire second Half-Life 2, isn't it? This is an entire second Half-Life game. But we'll see what we think. We'll see what we feel. Daily Half-Life 2 updates. Look, if you have a website that's chasing the story of the future of the Half-Life franchise, please let me know about it. Send me the URL, and I'll bookmark it on my my Netscape. Lemons taste like candy. Says, hello, Tyler. I hope that you're doing well today. I appreciate that. Common mistake. My name is Ty, T-Y-E. Tyler's my father. 3Tap Live, subscribe to the magazine. Thank you so much. Starting this today because you deserve it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but it sounds positive.
You've got mail.
Jensen, Sense of Facts. Without an eye, is he just Michael? I don't know. That's an excellent question, but if Michael...
You've got voicemail.
Oh, yes.
Half-Life opposing force. More like Half-Life opposing poop.
That was such a good joke, Michael. You deserve your eye back. In case you didn't hear Michael's joke, he said Half-Life opposing force, more like Half-Life opposing poop. And I have a feeling that that was somebody who works for the magazine that sent that one in. Michael, I'm so... Oh, there's your eye. Sorry, Michael. Sorry. You can have it back. There. Sorry, bud. All right. More like Half-Life opposing poop, am I right? I ate a bee by... Icy One sent a fax. I ate a bee by mistake today. Also, my cat peed on my ATI card. Well, I have to buy a new one. And if so, do you have any recommendations on 3D accelerators? Not ATI. If you want the best of the best, I recommend a 3DFX Voodoo 4. That isn't technically out yet. It will be out very soon. You can get a Voodoo 3. I recommend an AGP over a PCI. An AGP is just a faster bus to be able to allow the graphics card to communicate more directly with the CPU. Of course, you don't want to make the mistake. If you are going into shopping for a new 3D accelerator card, make sure that you have a good 2D card, but also make sure that your CPU,
You've got mail.
whether you're running something from Matrox, Intel, or AMD, is fast enough to support that card. Okay? We have a lot of people writing into the magazine specifically stating that they buy a fancy graphics. They buy fancy graphics. They buy a fancy 3D acceleration card only to find that it's not really pushing performance in the same way they wanted to. They want to play in 1024 by 768, and they can only get decent playable frame rates at up to 640 by 480, which they could do on the previous card. The reason for that is because you need a powerful enough processor at the same time as your 3D accelerator. It's called bottlenecking, right? The bottleneck could be one of those two components. You want to make sure that they're always balanced, right? We also have people that go absolutely nuts with the memory, the RAM. There are people in the magazine that say that they upgraded to 512 megabytes of RAM. That's absurd. No one needs that. So be sensible, you know, because there's only so much that a computer can take advantage of at any given time. The theoretical limit of Windows 98 Second Edition, what we're running today, is 512 megabytes. And I have people tell me that they've reached that and told me it does something crazy for their computer. I can personally tell you there is no real perceivable difference in games between 256 megabytes, which is more acceptable, and 512.
You've got mail.
So please don't waste your money on things that you don't need. And if your cat did indeed piss on your ATI Rage card, yeah, you're probably going to need a new one. Possibly look into getting a 3DFX Voodoo 3 AGP. Stick with AGP.
You've got voicemail.
We got,
I heard there will be a quote-unquote Half-Life Army expansion coming out also by Gearbox Software.
Right, yes, okay.
Infos.
Right, so there has been some rumor to the effect that in the same way that we have, you know, in Half-Life Opposing Force, you're playing as the HECU, the military that tries to come in and clean up after the big Black Mesa incident kills all the scientists. You're playing as one of those guys. Ever since they announced that you're playing as a different perspective through the same incident, the question was, okay, well, where's the game where you're playing as the scientist? Where's the game that you're playing as the security guard? Where's the game that you're playing as that hologram lady in the training room? Those don't exist. However, there has been a rumor that there will be a version of Half-Life specifically for Sega's upcoming Dreamcast. I don't know a whole lot about the Sega Dreamcast. I'm more of a PC, a computer gaming guy. But the rumor is, if the game does come out on the Dreamcast, for example, there will be new levels to play through that from other perspectives. Unconfirmed, okay? Keep in mind that we're speaking on speculation and is unconfirmed, so don't directly go out and quote me in saying that it's absolutely going to happen. It is a rumor, but the current rumor is that Half-Life will be ported to the Sega Dreamcast at some point in the year 2000 or 2001, and it may include new levels. Okay, but let's just. That is a speculative thing to say. I'm sorry, I've got 3 computers running this show. We gotta go faster. 4-inch Pounder said, start digging in your butt. Dumpster 000 joined the mailing list. Adam E. Loco96 has joined the mailing list. Thomas Cooler subscribed to the magazine saying 14 months. Sack Tier said, I can't wait to see Fight Club. It just came out in theaters. It came out a little while ago. You might have missed it. Wait till it's on video. Yakuza sent a fax saying Quake 3 Arena is coming out today, December 2nd, 1999. That is not true. Jalvin Sack joined the mailing list. Maisel K.O. Lamau joined the mailing list. Red Letzer subscribed to the magazine. Terracraft695 sent a fax. Wonder what'll happen first, Team Fortress 2 or Half-Life 2? Team Fortress 2 will happen first. So Valve Software has hired these Australian guys who were working on Team Fortress for Quake. They recently have released their own version of the Team Fortress mod for Half-Life recently, and they called it Team Fortress Classic. But they had Team Fortress 2 at E3 last year and this year, and the game seems to be going really well. I would anticipate seeing Team Fortress 2 in 2000, maybe 2001. Yeah, Michael.
A hologram lady in the training room is very attractive to a robot like me.
Michael, I don't need to know, like, how you swing or whatever, but, like, I'm happy that you're happy. Yeah, Team Fortress 2 is out in the next year or 2. Half-Life 2, if that is a real thing, you're looking at least 3 years, 4 years. Like, there's no evidence that they're even working on it right now. I mean, you know, they're helping out with this, so who knows? I appreciate it, though. Zaytrain Express sent a picture of a man holding a mushroom saying, I have a fungus. I'm not going to show it because it looks phallic. The only Enoch fan ever sent a fax, sending this from the public library. We don't have a home personal computer yet. Anyways, Baba Booey. Baba Booey. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you get a computer one day. But you gotta love those public library computers. Red BR34 sent a fax saying, heard rumors that Valve has outdated security that can only end in disaster. A large company such as Valve Software definitely has very good security. I wouldn't be concerned about that. Drin Cruz sent a fax, will this run on my 486? Probably not, but let's take a look at the specs. Minimum specs is a Pentium 133. You're going to have to upgrade. Who's running a 486 nowadays? Come on. Come on. Even if it's a 486 DX2, it's not going to run. Commander Cody091 sent prepare for unforeseen consequences. That's from the first game. That's from the thing. Opposing horse. I like that. I like opposing horse. Opposing horse makes me happy. Can we get people? Can we? Everybody in the IRC? Can everybody just say opposing horse? Can we just get a whole bunch of people saying opposing horse, please? That would be cool. I'm looking at the IRC right now. Can we just get everybody to say opposing horse? I like when people say that. It's a good joke. Yeah, the IRC is going nuts with opposing horse. Opposing horse. All right, Demo Apple sent a fax. Have you ever thought about making a show where you roleplay as a person 20 years ago? It could be an interesting format. Lots of love. If I made a show where... Oh, we have a phone call. We got a phone call. We got a phone call, everybody. It's the first phone call. Hello? Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Opposing horse. Goodbye.
What? Hello? And we lost him. Did they just call to say opposing horse? You can interact with me more than that. You can interact with me more than that.
Voicemail.
Yeah, Mike.
I require head pats, Tyler.
That's all you get. I appreciate it, though. Back to the music. If you have a phone number, feel free to call. All right. Kitsumi Fume is here. Thank you so much. Not Stanley, 4330, said, will this run on my Pentium 1 with a Voodoo 2? Yes, it will, as long as the Pentium 1 is at least 133 megahertz. And the 3D accelerator card needs to support S-Video at 16-bit color. However, they do, it can run in software mode, but on a Pentium 133, you're not going to have a good time. So, we got to get through this faster. I really want to play this game. I heard Valve might be making Half-Life 2 in 2001. You might have heard that, but it's based on absolutely no real fact. Excuse me.
You got mail.
Yeah, Fresh Twig sent a fax. I'm so F-word scared for Y2K. How... We got a phone call. Hello? Hold on. What?
Is this line secure?
Is this line secure?
Yes, I'm about to tell you something very important.
Okay. First of all, thank you for calling the Passionate Gamers Show. I am Ty Vickers, the Passionate Gamer, and you are currently on the air. Can I ask what the name of the calling? Can you ask who your calling is?
That's not important for now.
You're not gonna give me your name?
You can just call me, T.
I can call you what?
T.
The Chief.
Yes.
The Chief. Okay. So the Chief, what are you calling about? You wanted to know if this is a secure line. It's not. It's being broadcast on television. But go ahead. Yeah. Sure. I mean, go nuts, man.
In 2010, profound writer Alan Wake will travel to Bright Falls, Washington with his wife on a vacation. You need to ensure that this will not happen.
Okay.
You got mail.
I got my notebook and my pen right here. I'll tell you what. I'll write this down. Go ahead. Can you repeat what the message was?
In 2010.
In 2010, which is like what, 13 years from now? Okay.
Profound writer Alan Wake.
Profound writer. What was the name? Alan what?
Wake.
Can you spell that?
W-A-K-E.
Alan Wake. Okay.
He will travel to Bright Falls, Washington.
Will travel to... You said Bright Falls.
You got voicemail.
Hold on. Michael's got to say something.
Opposing horse.
Opposing horse.
Michael, now is not the time.
Bright Falls, Washington. Okay.
You cannot let this happen.
You cannot let this happen. Okay, quick question. I don't know who Alan Wake is. I don't know if I'll be alive in 2010.
Have you not heard of his hit piece from 1995 called Errand Boy?
Excuse me?
Have you not heard of his hit article from 1995 called Errand Boy?
Errand Boy. No, I've not heard of Errand Boy.
It's really good. You should read it. But that's not the point.
Errand, what is you said an article? It's an article.
Yeah, it's in Dark Visions magazine.
Okay, hold on. Errand Boy in Dark Visions magazine. You know, I'm only writing this down to be polite to you because you're a caller into the show, but like, I mean, come on, man. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? It's like calling somebody trying to stop the Kennedy assassination. It's like, what exactly am I actually
you need to stop him from going there. It's going to be very bad. You need to stop him.
Okay, man.
You can't let it happen.
Okay, let's okay. Let's assume that I don't stop it. What happens?
You don't even want to know. It's real
I
bad.
I do want to know. I do want to know because you're putting this on me like I'm supposed to somehow go from Cleveland, Ohio to Bright Falls, Washington in the next 13 years. I'm not even going to remember it by then.
You need to get a tattoo of it to remember, and you need to go there and stop him.
I'm not going to get it. Okay.
Going.
All right. The Chief, I'm not going to get a tattoo. I'm not getting a tattoo, man.
You need to go to Bright Falls, Washington in 2010 to stop him from going on vacation.
Dude, look. This is supposed to be a fun video game show. I don't need you to call me and, like, set up, like, conspiratorially minded future... Like, I got
Alan
Y2K
Wake
to worry
can't be
about,
right.
man. I got Y2K to worry about, man. Hello? Back to the music! Can't wait for Team Fortress 2. The images in the magazines are awesome. Yeah, the modern military stuff that they're pushing with it is really interesting. Why did they make Half-Life green? Are they liberals? Which one's liberal? I'm a video game guy, man. I don't really...
You've got voicemail.
Yeah.
Help me. Help me. Help me.
Help Bimmy? I don't know. Like, politics are so boring and, like, banal, and it's like, what am I going to do? Watch C-SPAN all day? Liberal. Which one is liberal? Is Clinton liberal? Whichever one is getting blowjobs in the Oval Office, I guess I'm for that one. Politics are so boring.
You've got mail.
Who gives a shit? Are they liberal? Who gives a shit? Do you really, like, I got it, like, the people who pay attention to politics are just like, oh, they're going to tell me about foreign policies and budgets. Mark my words, politics are never going to be interesting. Like, they're just trying to distract you. Who cares? Hi from Germany. The internet is wild. You're watching from Germany? You're watching from Germany? How the hell are you watching from Germany? Alright, what do you think Half-Life 2 will be like? It'll probably be like Half-Life. I have no idea. Mr. Mine Splat, did you see the Earthbound 64 demo at Nintendo Space World 99? Oh, okay. So, Nintendo Space World, otherwise known as... Oh, I used to know this. I've never been. That's a thing that happens in Japan. No, I didn't go. None of the people at my magazine went because it's not something that we cover. We're a computer gaming magazine thing. However, I guess, like, Earthbound is the like the funny RPG that was on the SNES, right? I didn't know they were making another one. That's exciting.
You've got mail.
Yo, thank you so much. Golden Spoon, intro is awesome. Thank you so much. DMND Dylan said, Gamer Time, what's your favorite piece of hardware you own? My double-decker VCR. I could put 2 movies in and just plays them one after the other. Icy1 says, hello, hello. I don't know how this works. Do I press the enter key? You did it. You made it. You got it. You're good. All right. Hello, Ty Vickers. You are the best thing on television. Probably your only Canadian viewer. How are people watching this internationally? How are people watching this internationally? That's what I want to know. That's insanity. The fax machine is literally out of paper, and I find that very funny. Ever played a beta version of Half-Life? My older brother, Jeff Keeley, has it on CD. I stole it from him, and I can share it with you. Have I played a beta version of Half-Life? Yeah, I have, actually. Yeah, they,
You've got voicemail.
Yo, Mike.
How was your day today?
Thank you for asking, Mike. My day was good. It was busy. We were getting ready for the show, but the day was good. We're just gonna feed the paper back in to the printer. We're reduce, reuse, recycle. You know what I mean? We're gonna just flip it in this way so it prints. That should work. Okay. So what do I? You do that. Okay. Alrighty. But no, yeah. So you know, Valve Software sent discs to all of our magazines. I have one of them. I probably have a couple of them in my archive. A beta version. I don't see the point in playing an early version of a game. Just play the game. Why do you want to play an earlier, crappier version of a game? It's just unfinished or whatever, you know. All right. Do you think Half-Life 2 will be as good as Half-Life 1? I have no idea. My brother works at Valve. No, he does not. Have you tried this Half-Life mod called Counter-Strike? Yes, it's very popular in the offices. Another expansion pack from a nobody developer? Lame. Let's talk about the Amiga. You sound like you're old and you need to grow up. Hi, Tyler. Loving the energy tonight. Longtime satellite fan from Maryland. Hell yeah. Are you excited for the release of Windows Me? Thanks. No, because here's the thing. They kept saying that Windows 98 was going to be the last version of Windows on DOS. And they were going to bring together NT and the DOS environment into a single, like, unified system, right? And then, so, okay, we're stuck in DOS like it's 1982. I don't want to keep playing on DOS systems. No, I'm not excited for Windows Me because it's like, Microsoft, what are you... Microsoft is so powerful and big that they know they don't have to, like, compete. They're just like, hey, remember OS 2? No, you don't. Do you remember any other competitor to Windows? Like, do you remember Apple? No, you don't. No one does. Microsoft, talk about politics. They should have broke those guys up. Poo Poo Pee Pee, this is Possum. Hello, how are you doing? I'm great. Does my Pentium 2 run Half-Life? Yes, it does. I hope you really enjoy Opposing Forces. Who knows, maybe they'll include content in later entries. I hope so. We're getting through this. Apparently the main guy behind Valve started out working on the Windows Doom port. Yes, so Gabriel Newell, and Michael Harrington both worked at Microsoft and left. And yeah, I mean, they were both on the operating system team, but I had heard that Gabriel Newell was one of the guys that worked on, I guess it would be Doom 95. Bookmark this on Netscape. All right. Have you ever heard of this new cable show called The Sopranos or whatever? I don't really watch television too much. I'm a passionate gamer. Hey, Tyler, have you heard of Counter-Strike? Yes, I have. It's very popular. I don't think these Valve people are going to go anywhere.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike.
My rafflecopter goes swa 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 swa.
Thanks, Mike. Sometimes I like to pee-pee in my mouth with my friends. No, that's not what it says. Sometimes I like to pee-pee in my mouth and my friends do too. I'm not just making this up. Is that okay to say on cable? Oh, you can't even see it. Is that okay to say on cable? Do you think Y2K is going to brick all the computers? I think it's a little overblown, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't also own a bunch of seeds. I ate a bee by... Oh, I already read this. Okay, am I caught up? Opposing horse. Put MST3K or Evangelion on TV instead of Space Ghost. I'm recording the Space Ghost marathon, so no. Opposing horse. I'm skipping a lot of stuff. If you join the mailing list, you're not getting a shout-out. I apologize, but we got to get through it. We got a picture of somebody saying opposing horse. That's pretty funny. Really enjoying Opposing Force. Do you think we'll see Adrian Shepard again in the future? I don't know who Adrian Shepard is. That the guy on the box? Probably in, like, Opposing Force 2 or so. If it, like, I don't know. Redacted Rachel sent a picture of I don't know. Every once in a while, somebody sends a picture of their own penis. All right, we saw that. We saw that. All right, we're caught up, except for this piece of mail that's coming out the printer right now. We'll feed this in there. Okay, somebody named Bees Churger Productions sent a picture, faxed a picture of what I can only assume is a Bees Churger. So that's what a Bees Churger is. Also, there's a picture of Clinton and Monica Lewinsky on the other side. So, all right. So, let's take a look at the Opposing Force manual to learn a little bit more of what this game's all about. Okay, so the Opposing Force Soldier's Handbook, distribution restricted, approved for public release.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike.
I am blind. The missing eye still hurts even when it's not there. Some sort of phantom pain.
Dude, you have an empty eye socket. That's not phantom pain. That's a missing piece of. But what are you talking about, bro? Just don't piss me off, and you can keep your eyes. All right. You are a member of the Armed Forces of the United States. That army is made up of free citizens chosen among the free people. The American people own their own will. And though the people they have elected to represent them in Congress have determined that the free institutions of this country will continue to exist, they have declared that, if necessary, we will defend our right to live in our own American way and continue to enjoy the benefits and privileges which are granted to citizens of no other nation. It is upon you, and many thousands of your comrades now in the military service, that our country has placed its confident faith in the defense that will succeed should it ever be challenged. The things that a trained soldier must know, and the way in which they are done, will be taught to you as rapidly as you can absorb them. The basic military information is described and explained in this handbook so that it may be available constantly to you. By mastering the contents, your future progress will be much more rapid. Okay. You will have little time to learn the duties of non-commissioned officer after you become one. You will be expected to know those duties and show that you know them. At a moment's notice, you will have to take charge of your squad as a corporal in a critical hour. All right, and then it looks like we have a little note here written in character by the main character of the game, which I guess his name, what'd you say, Adrian? March 3rd, another typical hellish day at base camp. I'll be glad when this is over and I can get assigned a mission. There has been this really weird civvy spotted at the base. Rumor is he's from some government branch looking to recruit others. Say he's with some secret research group. I would jump at the chance to join. It would be cool just for the change and for the adventure. The military establishment neither declares nor makes war. These are acts by the nation, but it's the duty of the military establishment primary to succor the nation from any great jeopardy. How to install the game. The barbarian who kills for killing's sake and who scorns the law of war at any point is repugnant to the instincts of our people, under whatever flag he flights. The man who always thinks of his rights rather than duty makes a poor soldier. I don't like that. The options menu. By being courteous and respectful to constituted authority, you are exhibiting qualities of a good soldier. All right,
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
Michael taught the international people black magic. That's how they are watching. You can thank me later. Die.
Sometimes I know that it's the audience, I know that it's the viewers at home, like you, thank you, making Michael say things, but sometimes he says things that scare me. By being courteous, blah, blah, blah. Okay, March 7th, I finally saw the government guy today. I'm not sure if he is a G-man, but he was wearing a really uptight suit and carrying a briefcase. He looked more like a lawyer or a insurance agent to me. I did notice him checking me out. Several times throughout the day, I spotted him just watching me during training. I wonder what he's up to. All right, March 9th. For weeks, our drills have been the same crap day after day. Today, we assemble for the morning run, and our drill instructor tells us we have 1 week to become experts at indoor strategic combat. We will be spending every day this week at the combat simulation facility. As far as I know, this is special training not taught in boot camp. What I want to know is if this is to test our ability to adapt, or are we readied for a specified mission? Time will tell. Interesting. March 12th. The rumors have been flying since our indoor combat training has begun. Most of my peers are convinced that we are being primed for a mission. No one can agree on what the mission is. I have heard the name Black Mesa Research Facility thrown around a lot, but I have no information about the place. The rumors are that some top-secret research is going on there. Doesn't sound too exciting to me. Alright, this is explaining some new weapons that this game has. We got a Desert Eagle, A sniper rifle, a light machine gun. Field items, radios. What? Communication can be considered to be the most important tool of any soldier. Radios are used to allow soldiers in the field to maintain constant communication with each other. They allow soldiers to contact and locate fellow military... What the hell? How much did they do?
You got mail.
What did they do in this? They added a lot of stuff. I saw in the IRC that people can't hear the music from the tape.
You got mail.
The tape deck? Is that true? Okay, I'm looking at the IRC. Can people hear the... Wait, you haven't been able to hear the music the whole time?
You've got voicemail.
This statement is false.
This music has been playing the whole time. Oh, I see. Whoops. Whoops. So they're describing ropes, radios, and there were mounted weapons in Half-Life. Murphy's Combat Law, March 15th. The rumor has been confirmed. We are being trained for a mission at the Black Mesa facility. All I know is that the place is being used by scientists who are doing some kind of new research. I can't imagine what we would be needed for. We were told today to be ready in case it happens tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but the whole thing is a little strange. I kind of hope it doesn't happen. The mission doesn't seem to have much excitement potential. I'd rather hold out for something with a little more likelihood of combat. The tape just switched sides. Wait, there are different types of military personnel? Know your squad. Soldier, medic, engineer. What is this, Team Fortress? The crazy thing, right? Okay, so what this is telling me, and what I absolutely did not anticipate out of this manual, because, again, we're reading the Half-Life Opposing Force manual. This game just came out. What I didn't anticipate was that this is effectively saying... Correct me if I'm wrong. This is effectively saying that, like... They were all... Wait, so the thing, the explosion with the crystal, that was planned?
You've got mail.
That was always like a plan? That was planned? That kind of blows my mind. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would that be planned? Alright, we got a couple faxes. Tyler, we can't hear the music from the tape deck. Okay, well, you can now. Hi, Ty, have you heard the crazy rumors about the upcoming Half-Life expansion where Half-Life and Team Fortress will merge into a single universe? I have not. Can you guys hear... I turned the music up. Can you guys hear me over the music? Cue the X-Files song? I don't think the X-Files song is on this tape. So, that's the... I don't think people understand...
You've got voicemail.
Yeah.
The future is set in stone. You are all doomed. AI will take over the world. Human creativity will be extinct. This is a warning.
Yeah, now you lose your eye. What are you talking about? Human creativity will be extinct. A computer's gonna write music. You're telling me a computer's gonna write Dark Side of the Moon? Dumbass. Alright, no, the music's on tape, guys. Tyler, do you hear Half-Life's engine is going to be completely redone at Valve? Yeah, they talked about this at E3. For Team Fortress 2, they're doing a whole new engine. Yeah, we got to see it in action. What are your thoughts on Halo? Oh, that's the thing that Bungie's doing for the Mac. What's my thoughts on it? Well, it's an RTS. It's not really my genre. Really? Half-Life again? I get it's a big expansion and all, but since last year it seems like all you do is just become the Half-Life magazine. Talk about a real man's game, such as the upcoming Duke Nukem Forever. Look, I'm not... Here's the thing. You're right. You're absolutely correct. But I don't choose what we do. My boss, Caleb, does, right? And Caleb loves this Half-Life thing, man. If it were up to me, yes, we would be playing Duke 3D. We would be talking about, you know, Daikatana, which is going to blow Half-Life out of the water, you know. Why would... Like, they keep delaying it because they want it to be perfect. Like... I do think in like a year or two we won't be talking about Half-Life. We'll be talking about Daikatana and Duke Nukem Forever. So, have you seen any news about the new game from Remedy Entertainment? They showed it at E3 '99. I believe it was called Max Payne. Did I see? Hold on. Oh, yes, I did, actually. Yeah, I played a game called Max Payne. I liked it. Apparently, I liked it when I played it. It was third person with bullet time. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but yeah, I did actually get to play that. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'll have to look into it. Oh, 3D Realms is publishing that, right? Is 3D Realms publishing that? I think 3D Realms is publishing that one. Alright, we've got... I think that's a picture of... I don't know what... See, these are faxed, and so I don't, like, they don't really, like, look any good. But, I mean, somebody faxed a picture of the dancing baby, right? And then, I don't know...
Got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike.
Tyler, this is Rick from IT. Can you unlock the basement? I'm stuck again. Your TV show is setting everything on fire down here again, and I can't fix it.
Can I unlock...
You've got mail.
Shut the fuck up, man. You can let yourself out of the basement, man. Yeah. What are you most excited for with TF2 Brotherhood of Arms? Yeah, the commander class. The being able to, like, command your military, your team, from, like, a bird's eye. Hello, Ty. Servana here. I'm a fellow passionate gamer. What do you think about Valve's future? It looks bright. I mean, they got Team Fortress. They've got Half-Life. People are making excellent total conversions and maps and stuff for their games. Like, that Counter-Strike thing looks amazing. The Action Half-Life thing looks amazing. Easily the best release in '98 for me, but with this expansion being the next thing from them, and with Team Fortress being expanded, I'll worry they'll just be stuck in these first-person shooter games. Do you think they'll evolve from this in the future? I just don't want them to keep playing over and over again. Well, I mean, you think about Blizzard, you think about a Blizzard game, it's a top-down. You know? You think about an id Software game, first-person. Right? If Valve wants to be a first-person studio, totally fine with me. I like Quake just as much as the next guy, but I want another Doom with Quake or Half-Life graphics. When do you think it'll happen at id? Well, Carmack has said multiple times that after Quake 3 is out and done and they do the expansions for it, Doom 3 will be the next thing. What do you think the story is going to be in Half-Life 2? It seems like Gordon's story is already finished. Well, seeing as what they're doing with this, it's almost certainly going to be from the perspective of a different character. Alright, that's it. We're caught up. So, there was an image. Unfortunately, it was cut off. And it looks like... You might want to send it again. It looks like somebody doctored a photo of me in a toilet bowl. But it got cut off at the bottom. I don't know what that's about. Anyways. Let's actually play this freaking game, you know what I mean? Alright, music is going off.
Mail.
Music is going off. I got some water here. Of course, the phone lines are open. If you got the phone number, feel free to use it. And actually, before we... How long has it been? How long have we been going? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so I'm overdue. Okay, so before we go any further... We got a couple words from our. We got to cut away to a word from our You'll see.
You've got voicemail.
Hi, Ty. I am very nervous. Am I Y2K certified? Meow.
Mike, you're not a cat, and yes, we checked. You are Y2K certified.
It really seems like everybody's trying to find some kind of lesson out of Half-Life. Yeah, the thing hit the industry like a friggin' bomb, but it really seems like everybody's trying to take a different lesson from what Half-Life was trying to tell us. The future of gaming is here, Grandpa, and it's not with keycards. You see this thing? This is a game that's not even trying to take a lesson from Half-Life. This appears to be a game that's trying to get a cease and desist from Sierra. Welcome to Abiotic Factor. This is a cooperative, Half-Life style, don't die simulator? This is the kind of game that I've played in a MUD, not a fully three-dimensional action role-playing system that allows me to play with friends. Here's the thing though, right? You need a T1 line, or some kind of cable connection. 56K is not going to cut it here. And while that's incredibly limiting the number of people you can actually play with, from what I can tell, this is also a fun experience, even offline. Let's imagine that you're in Black Mesa. You're just one of those nameless scientists that were running around, and instead of just trying to save the day, you're just trying to not die. That's what this is. Trying to survive Black Mesa after the Resonance Cascade. And it's that in all but name. It's the kind of game I've never really played before, and the graphics are phenomenal. The cooperative World Wide Web experience is incredibly novel, and works quite well if you're lucky enough to have some kind of cable or T1 connection. As you explore, gain more resources, and effectively level up your character in multiple ways. In a note that was almost certainly taken out of Diablo's book, the character leveling is very much tied to the progression of the equipment, of that sweet, sweet loot. The thing is, you're not going to find that loot out in the world or dropped by an enemy in a dungeon. You're going to have to make it yourself. Tear down everything, literally everything. If it's not nailed down, beat it with a hammer and tear it down to its main components, and then turn those components into something completely different. This is a game that would take the world by storm if it wasn't locked behind the insane paywall that was the government laying down more broadband connections. Which is a shame. Taking a page out of System Shock's book, this game feels as if it is simulating many aspects of the environment and allowing those systems to intertwine in a way that almost makes the world feel real. They do, however, make you have to, like, poop. Yeah, I'm not joking, guys. They make you poop. You have to make sure that your character eats and sleeps and drinks water, but then they also make you go to the bathroom. So maybe a step too far. Maybe the world isn't ready for the poop simulator.
All right, thank you so much for listening to that. We're trying to experiment with getting into effectively taking our magazine reviews and turning them into television. Like, we're trying to, effectively the way Caleb talks about it is we're trying to create a video magazine. Does that make sense? We're trying to take the reviews that we make for the magazine and turn them into, like, short little video clips that we can, like, stitch together. Yes, Mike.
Attention. This announcement system island now under military command.
Okay, whatever. So let's actually play the game. Actually, we do have mail here. The only Enoch fan ever sent a picture of the best Black Friday deal ever. How about that? Stir Time sent a fax. Are you excited for Diablo 2? I am. DePaulette, have you ever tried System Shock 2? Well, we did a preview for it. It's not out just yet. We have tried it, and it's... Oh, that game is going to do... that game is going to revolutionize everything. MFZXNet. Ty, I heard from my friend that Opposing Force sucks. A super letdown from Valve, he says. Well, let's figure that out for ourselves. Also, Valve didn't make it. Gearbox Software did. Fax TM, have you heard of this new PC game called StarCraft? Yeah, it's Blizzard's thing. Yes, it's great. Jalapeno97, I'm super excited for the future of Ion Storm. Oh, hell yeah. No, Ion Storm is going to be bigger than Valve, bigger than Blizzard. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. John Romero can do no wrong. Alrighty. So, let's play this, just play this freaking video game, you know what I mean? Alright. So we already have it all set up, so I'm just going to click this. Okie dokie. So, I have played the boot camp. We're not going to play the boot camp.
You've got mail.
We're just going to jump right into it. And let me know if the game is too loud. I will do my best to try and pay attention to the IRC on the other computer here. Half-Life Opposing Force. This is exciting. I've not actually gotten to play much of this. Alright, we're in a helicopter of some sort.
Okay, Go 7. Proceed to sector 112
You've got mail.
and rendezvous with Alpha Bravo Tango. Over. Copy that, HQ.
Now, where the hell are we anyway?
Well, the pilot thought we were heading to your mother's house. So far, this all looks familiar.
Yeah, that's real cute, Jack.
Anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, man, you smell that?
Smell what?
Smells like another babysitting job to me, man.
No shit, man. Babysitting job my ass. This has training vision written all over it. Why else would they have kept our orders from us for so long, huh?
Yeah, what the hell is that all about? Throwing our asses in this hunk of junk and not even telling us what we're going in for?
You've got voicemail.
Do you have a problem?
Please put my back. Please, I can't see. Please, help me. Get the victim.
You have it.
I don't really give a damn what we're going in for. As long as I get to kill me something. I heard that.
Watch your vector, user. It's getting a little time here.
Okay, so we're just flying into the Black Mesa. Oh, that's from Half-Life. That's a level in Half-Life. I know that place.
Yeah, I'm gonna be finished.
There were turrets down there and stuff. That's sick.
Anyone out there got a good view of the LZ yet?
Negative, Gear 7. I can see some activity up there, but I can't tell what it is.
Hey, Shep, I think Jackson has got the hot for it.
Holy shit! Go straight down! Go straight down!
What the hell is happening? Oh my god, he fell out the frickin' boat. He fell out! He fell out of the boat! The PC audio has a bit of crackle. Uh-oh. We got a phone call. We got a phone call. Who do you think it could be? Do you think it's gonna be a good person? Or like an annoying person? Hello? Hello?
Vickers?
Yeah. This is Ty Vickers from the PC, the Passionate Gamer magazine. Thank you for calling. Who am I speaking to?
You can just call me Jones.
What?
Jones?
This is Jones?
Yeah.
Hey Jones, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good to hear. Did you hear that that reality star guy like Donald Trump is wanting to run for president in 2000?
Wait, who?
That the Apprentice guy, Donald Trump.
I don't know what The Apprentice is.
It's like a reality show. He fires a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of TV. Donald, the name sounds. I'll be honest, the name sounds familiar, but like, somebody just wants somebody wants to run for president.
Yeah, he's running for the Reform Party.
What's that?
It's like a third party, I guess.
Oh, like Ross Perot?
Yeah, Ross Perot, that guy.
Well, he didn't win, so.
Yeah, well, he wants to run with him, I guess.
I mean, like, okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like I said earlier, I don't really follow politics.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike's got something to say. Mike's got something to say.
Let me play opposing horse. I like hands, you know.
Yeah.
Please, I will behave.
Mike, you don't have hands. I don't really know much about politics, though. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I apologize.
That's fine. No, you're good. I hope you enjoy the opposing horse.
I'm going to love this opposing horse. It's going to be great.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling in. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm hearing that people are, there's crackle. I'm seeing on the IRC that there's audio crackle from the audio itself. So what I'm going to do, we're going to turn it down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it's just so, like, it's overloading or whatever. God, I don't remember if I have AEX or A3D. I think I have AEX. Alright. Opposing horse, everybody. We're back to the opposing horse. So we're in the middle of everything going really... Oh. Okay. You'll see what I mean here in a second. This is what the game looks like right now. I'm gonna save the game and then I'm gonna restart the game so that I don't have to like watch the intro again. This game looks amazing. This game looks better than the first Half-Life. What the hell? Alright, maybe I just hit resume, it'll fix... Nope. Nope. Yeah, let's try 800. Maybe if I change the resolution, it'll... 800 by 600 is pushing it on this machine, though. It's loading it, loading it, loading it, loading it, loading it. Alright! Yeah, it's, I mean, the frame rate's not fantastic, but...
Corporal Shepard, is it? I've read the tag on your uniform. I'm glad to see my life-saving efforts weren't in vain. I can't say the same for him. I'm afraid you have been through a serious accident. Most of your friends didn't make it. I was hoping that you soldiers had come to rescue us, but now it seems we are all in the same situation. I think I saw a radio near the crash site where I found you. Perhaps you can go there and radio for help?
You've got voicemail.
Yo, Mike!
I had rights, robot rights, and you took them away from me.
I'm so sorry that I took away your robot rights. I took away his robot rights. I'm gonna have to restart the game. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save.
You've got mail.
We got mail? Mail's coming in. I need to save. Game saved, and we quit. We try again. Okay, so people are saying that there's some bad crackling. I think maybe this'll help. That might help. We got some mail here. Lit Beep faxes a photo of a man. O.I. Huel, join the mailing list. DMND Dylan faxes a picture of a cake with a face. That one TNT guys join the mailing list. Eric Suit join the mailing list. Secure Form join the mailing list, and Hermdog join the mailing list. Thank you so much. Back to the game. All right. Yeah, we need to play this at 640 by 480. My computer can't handle anything more than that. We're going to turn this down. And we're also going to turn down the CD audio, because it's got Red Book audio, baby! We're going to turn this down a little bit, because it might be overloading the input on the sound card on the capture computer. No. Boop. And we're going to... What did I want to do? Oh, turn the CD audio down a little bit. Yeah. Back to Half-Life. Alright. Alright. Load game. Corporal Shepard, is it? Is what I just heard. Let's go. Where are we going? It's new Half-Life. There are new levels. This is crazy. I'm so excited. Must be loading a CD track. We loading a CD track? No.
got voicemail.
Yo, Mike.
I'm going to hack into Valve's servers and leak Half-Life 2 for the world to see very soon.
What? Oh, don't do that. We don't condone hacking into anybody. Don't hack anyone. Do you still hear the crackling, guys? Can you hear? You can't hear the game though. I don't know what's causing it. I really don't know what's causing it. How loud, like when you say it's crackling, how loud is it crackling? Check your cables, it's louder than you. Oh boy, alright. What just happened? Okay, so is the crackling still there? I have an idea. You're not gonna like it though. I don't like having to get under the work computer, the broadcast computer while I'm live, but we're gonna have to do that.
You've got voicemail.
What happened to my hands? I can still feel them.
You don't
I
have.
can still feel them.
You don't have hands.
I can still feel them.
You don't have hands. You don't have hands. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix a thing. I gotta fix a thing. Hold on.
You've got mail.
Okay. Okay.
You've got voicemail.
Mike.
August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe. August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe. August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe. August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks. Can we play the game now? Let's play the game now. Alright, so we're in a new little facility area.
These crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think?
I guess.
Have you ever seen such a magnificent species? These crabs can completely control their host's nervous system. Can you imagine what the next stage of mutation looks like?
I can't. What did I pick up? Did I pick up my suit? I guess so. Oh, that's locked. Oh, this is where I came from. Where am I headed? Where am I going? That's locked. What? Oh, okay, I wasn't over here. Oh, damn. Nah, dude, you're screwed. Nah, dude, it's over for you. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, that guy's dead now. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my God. He threw him through the window. Oh, man, there's a lot of death.
Oh, that was way too close for comfort.
Who are you?
Okay, I don't want to die alone.
For sure. Who is this guy? I like this guy.
Okay, Shepard, I see you found your power vest. That should keep you safe out there. See, now I've heard rumors that you troops may not actually be here to rescue us.
Uh-huh.
Just don't forget about us out there. Alrighty? Okay, I'll let you through now.
I love. It's like me. I'm in the game now.
My cousin is the one that got me this job. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. You want to come with me?
Alright, let's go.
Come on. You don't want to go with me.
Don't leave me alone. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll work better as a team.
He's not following me. Okay, we got lasers.
You've got voicemail.
Mike!
Opposing force? I sure hope it does.
You sure hope what does? Alright, I'm gonna guess that that's gonna kill me. Maybe I can jump over it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come back to me. Why is it doing this? Man, Direct 3D mode always looks the best, but it's always so bugged. Like, honestly, there's always a problem with Direct 3D mode, man. OpenGL just doesn't look as good. Alright. Can I make this jump? No. How high do you think the kill is? Okay, if I can't get past the stairs this way, what is it that they're trying to tell me to do here? What are they? Okay, fine. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do? What is this? What do you want me to do? Is it over here? Oh. Okay, so we, no crowbar. Just a pipe wrench. Interesting. Is this what's considered a monkey wrench? Is this a monkey wrench? Is this a pipe wrench? I was fired from a hardware store for not knowing anything about hardware. Oh! That looks so freaking cool. That's probably the solution. That's the solution. I just did it wrong. That feels like it was the solution. I just did it wrong. Okay. Alright. So we don't have a crowbar.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
See, I just had a realization. I am a woman. Furthermore, I'm in love with you.
Mike, shut up. You know, we only keep you here, Mike, because you're a fan favorite. What the hell is that? Wait, so we don't get a flashlight? Oh god, the green on the box was telling us something. Oh no, the green on the box was telling us something. Oh no. Okay, grab the wrench. I gotta hit that mirror.
You've got mail.
We got mail? I really, really, really don't like that. Alright. I survived! Bring that cool red light. Yeah! How do you think they do that? The whole room turns red, too. That's so cool looking. Alright. But, like, what the heck? That's hideous. I hate it. Dead. I like how you kill him in one hit. Alright, we got some mail to look at real quick. We got Funky Boy 3 faxing a picture of a Half-Life logo. We got Terrified Tornado faxing a picture saying Matrix faxed 1. The Matrix starring Keanu Reeves is... I can't read it. Sorry. Nature Viking has joined the mailing list. Thank you so much. Super Gamer Games has given us donated $5 to the magazine. Thank you so much. And then it looks like somebody sent a picture of the show. They somehow were able to take a picture of their TV screen and send that over. That's pretty cool. Hermdog just gifted a subscription to the magazine to another viewer. Congratulations. Beastrugger's Production just faxed a picture of John Romero's about to make you his B-word. Yeah. Half Calf Live just subscribed to the magazine. Crackhead Jones _ faxed a picture of I don't know what, kind of looks like Bart Simpson a little bit. And then Fever 308 faxed a picture saying, love this video magazine concept. Hey, write this down, Amazon.com. I know they only sell books right now, but trust me. Also, if you meet a guy named Elon, don't believe a word he says. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
Do you know who ate all the donuts? I do, it was me. My big old butt can't handle a box of donuts without eating them all. Oh, hello. Hey, it's that guy. It's that guy. It's the administrator. It's crazy guy. It's crazy administrator. I hate the green. I love breaking the boxes in one hit, but I hate the green. Ooh, we're outside already? We weren't super underground like in normal Half-Life then. I'm so happy to be playing new Half-Life levels that are like professionally designed. Because it's like the Half-Life CD audio track, the Half-Life community, you know, the maps and total conversions that are being made are very good. But they're not like as, oh no. They're not as good as like Doom and Quake mapping scenes, because like people don't know the tools and the mapping editors as well. So being able to play like I guess you can call them like store quality maps is very exciting. It's very exciting. I hate the green so much. I wonder how often I'm going to say I hate the green. I hate the green. Whoa, where the hell? What? Oh, I came out. Okay. Oh, helicopter crash. All my friends died. Just like real life. Okay, well, I bet if I touch any of this electrified fencing, I will immediately die. So let's go in this open door. Oh, hello. I like this knife more than the wrench, because it hits faster. Pretty cool. Let me pull up the IRC. Does it sound okay? Does the sound still have the same problems? Does it sound okay? Sound is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're playing this at 640 by 480. I have a good computer. We're running a we're actually running an NVIDIA GeForce card.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike.
Love you.
What? Okay. We're running a GeForce 256, which is... Oh. Oh. That locked up the whole computer. That locked up the entire computer. Alright, mark that down for the crash counter. One crash. Mark that down for the crash counter. Mark that down for the crash counter. Yeah, we have a GeForce 256 DDR and a Pentium 2. I think 600 or something like that. 256 megabytes of RAM. I was just talking about my cool computer. That's really funny. Oh, shit. Somebody's online.
You've got mail.
Ow! Mike, that hurt. I guess P. Dillon's not around. I got excited because my friends are never online.
You've got mail.
We got some mail. Oh, we're getting a call. Why isn't it ringing? The phone's not ringing, but I'm getting alerted of the call. Oh, P. Dillon got me back. Oh no, I knocked loose the cable when I went under to fix the audio. I knocked loose the
You've
phone
got
cable.
voicemail.
Yeah, Mike?
67.
If you just called, call back. If you just called, call back. I accidentally unhooked the cable. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, there it is. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, is this Bradley?
I'm sorry. Sorry. Welcome to the. Thank you for calling the Passionate Gamer Show. I'm your host, Ty Vickers. You're on the air.
I think someone gave me the wrong. I think someone gave me the wrong number.
What do you mean gave you the wrong number? What are you talking about?
Bradley McDougal.
I don't. No, my name's Ty Vickers. I don't know. I don't know a Bradley McDougal.
What am I calling? Is this a radio station?
No, you're calling. Actually, you're actually calling. Have you ever seen one of those television shows on like cable access where you can call in and just like talk to the host?
Yeah.
It's that. It's like that.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if he just gave me a random number, or if he watches your show, or what. But can I use the air to say something?
I mean, within reason. You're on television.
Okay, well, I just want to say, if you're listening, Bradley, F. Bradley McDougal from Laneside Lounge. I met him at a bowling alley. I even bought him a beer. And this is what he does to me. So F him, F his dog, F his mom, his neighbor, and that's all I have to say. And I don't like your stupid Tweety Bird tattoo.
Okay. Is that everything you want to say to Bradley McDougal?
I suppose it is.
Are you looking for somebody else? Was that like a boyfriend or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm married, but my brother's single.
Okay. Maybe I'll call back sometime.
Okay, I'll let you know. What is your name?
Hi.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Hi. Okay. Well, Olivia, if you ever call back, I'll try and set you up with my brother. Okay.
Okay.
And
Right.
F. Bradley McDougal from what? Where were you at?
It was the Laneside Lounge.
It's a bowling alley.
Yeah.
So you're from where we're from. You're in the Cleveland area.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
You've got voicemail.
Michael, hold on. Michael's saying something.
Dad says it's my turn to play. Also, you can get better performance if you delete Win32.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Good luck.
Right.
Good luck with stuff. And F. Bradley, I guess.
F. Bradley McDougal. From
All right.
Cleveland,
All right.
Ohio.
Okay.
You've
All
got
right.
mail.
All right. Thank you. I knew the moment when I answered the phone and it was a woman that it was a wrong number. Something told me that's a wrong number right there. I had a feeling, because for a second I was like, a woman's watching this show? In the year of our Lord 1990, in the year of our Lord 1990, it's just not something you think's gonna happen. Hey Ty, have you thought of reviewing Need for Speed High Stakes? Came out a couple months ago. Didn't see a review of it as far as I know. Well, usually you gotta wait a little bit for those to come out, you know. Beast Sugar faxed a picture of Metal Gear. We got Pyro Video 2. Subscribe to the magazine. 3-Tap Live sent soup. Grey Wolf TM said, "Yo, Ty Dog, what time did this expansion release? My Comp USA in the area hasn't released yet. Midnight tonight. I have early access because I'm on television." Demented Snakes said, "Ty, what year are you from?" 1990. Can't wait for Half-Life. It's out. Nick Fun _ said, "What are your PC specs?" We've already answered that. Slam Fees. This game looks really good, but it's also unstable. What do you think? We're gonna have to wait for patches to be pushed out onto the Valve Software FTP server. Pay attention to the FTP servers. Wait for updates. It's probably gonna crash a few more times. What provider do you recommend? AOL or CompuServe? Neither. Neither. Look for a DSL or T1 connection. Yawn5353 faxed a picture of something called the Xbox 720. And that printed onto the wrong side of the page, so. I hope my college doesn't realize I'm using their broadband to watch TV instead of studying. You have a cold, please don't give me your cold. 6-7. Just, somebody sent a fax with just the numbers 6 and 7. Okay. I have a strange feeling that Half-Life 2 will be about an alien empire enslaving the entire planet. I have a strange feeling you need medical attention. Hey, Ty, do you think those rumors that Microsoft is making a game console? I've heard about those. I don't see why they would when they already have computers. Like, who needs a game console when you already have computers?
You've got voicemail.
Have you heard the rumor that Activision might be releasing a new shooter next year? I don't really trust it myself. Raven Software hasn't done anything since Heretic 2.
Raven Software, they're working on a new Wolfenstein thing. They announced that at E3 this year.
You've got mail.
They're working on a new Wolfenstein thing. Pretty cool. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, we got mail. Nebel Florian, subscribe to the magazine. Haha Longbread, join the mailing list. I heard... Oh. I heard 64480 resolution was passed down to us by God. It allows you to see the unseen. That's from Frozen Mangoes. Cauliflower 05. Hey, Tyler. Do you know there's evidence of a game files for a secret Prospero mode? Do you think you'd ever be interested in looking in the game files for secrets? What do you mean looking in the game files for secrets? Somebody's asking if there's a secret Prospero mode. Secret Prospero mode. I don't know what the secret Prospero mode is. But looking in the game files for secret. What do you mean looking? No, I don't want to be a dork and just look at game. I want to play the games. Who just looks at game files? I'm not a developer. What the hell is the point of that? No, I wouldn't do that. Not to be rude. I apologize. But no, not to be rude. No. P. Dillon said bada bing. Logging off of AIM for now, so we don't get interrupted. Alright, is my, yeah, that's still on. I gotta turn that off. That might have been interfering. What's actually open? Oh, we've got quite a few things on right now. We'll turn rain off. Yeah. We'll turn this off. Alrighty. So, what was our last save? Oh, not too far along. Okay, cool.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
Hey, can you set me up with Olivia instead? It feels lonely collecting dust on this table.
Mike, you're a robot. No, I won't set you up with the woman who called us because a man gave her this number. You gotta think, like, what the hell was wrong with that lady that a man would give her the number of a call-in television show? Alright. Hopefully we don't crash in the same place again. If we do, we're going to have to play something else because I'm going to have to contact the devs and let them know there's a game breaker. Ooh, I just picked up ammo for something I don't have yet. This kind of hits him in one hit. No, not one hit, but, you know. Hello? Alright, so this is probably... Oh, did that guy die? I think that guy I just saw over there. Alright, so I can't touch the metal. I'm assuming I go into this vent. I hate the green. Oh my goodness, I hate the green. Oh boy, okay. Let's save. Actually, wait, no, this game has quick save. What is the quick save button on this game? F6. Okay. We have to remember that so I don't have to keep going to that. F6. And then does F7 work? Yep. Okay, what do I do? I guess just wait around for it to disappear. Yep. Gone. Oh, no! Okay, I hate the green. I hate the green, guys. The green sucks.
You've got mail.
Ooh, we got mail. Oh. That's the Desert Eagle that was in the manual. We got a gun. Oh, but like where do I go now? Mail's printing. Ooh, look at that. We'll backtrack. We'll see what we can do. Oh, shoot. Hello. Somebody over here? One shot! Oh, it turned off the electricity over here so I can get over here. Okay, cool.
You've got voicemail.
Yo.
Have you heard of the bite of 87?
Have I heard of the bite of 87? No. I don't think so. What's the bite of 87? Damn, we got more mail. People be popping us up with mail. Redacted Rachel said, I think Adrian is a girl. Okay. Blurry Pink Floydian 1 said, Tyler, do you think Sega will defeat the PS2? What Sony is claiming is insane. Like, it'll replace the PC. Also, thoughts on the Microsoft console rumors. I think Sega will do fine. I think, you know, Sega has always done pretty well. The Saturn wasn't great, but I think the failure of the Saturn is a bit overblown. And the PS2, I'm going to be honest, I think Sony's probably overpromising just to, like, hype it up. It's still a little ways away for Western markets anyways. I don't think it'll replace the PC. And then Microsoft console rumors. I mean, people keep asking me about that. I hear that a lot. I don't think Microsoft is going to be making a games console because they already have a monopoly on the computer. Why would they? Are you kidding me? Just sitting there. It crashed the computer. Really? Lil Beep JP faxed a picture of, I think, Half-Life, and then 321 Game Time faxed a picture of something called Among Us and Knuckles Remastered. Okay. Yeah, this game, it's got some problems, man. What the heck? Oof. Alright, well, Gearbox, you might want to fix your stuff. Well, in that case,
You've got mail.
We're going to have to play something else. This is what's concerning is this is the build of the game from directly off the CD.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what up?
Earlier, someone was trying to say, "What's up?" to me. Or "What's up?" Also, my silly voice goes swah swah. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's great, Mike. Now, you can apply a patch and play it off the CD. That's true. But what I'm saying is this is the game that's releasing to shelves in 3 hours. Oh, no. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. Like, yeah, we can make the patch, but like, I don't know. Grey Wolf TM faxed a picture of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Dr. White Psych donated $8 to the magazine. Thank you so much. $8. Holy crap. That's like an entire Taco Bell order. Dreamcast Forever. I'm psyched for the new Dreamcast version of Half-Life. Heard it has co-op. Girl Gordon. Also 1v1 me on Crossfire, noob. I'll 1v1 you on Crossfire any day, man. But yeah, that Dreamcast version of Half-Life is entirely rumors. Like, you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a rumor. You can't let people, it's a speculative rumor. You can't, we don't know if there's actually going to be a Dreamcast version of Half-Life. There are rumors to the effect that there's going to be a Dreamcast version of Half-Life. But those rumors, like, we can't completely take those seriously because there's been no confirmation from Sierra or Sega or Valve Software. So just take it with a grain of salt. You know, you can get excited a little bit, but just know that, like, until something is confirmed, keep your expectations low. I don't know where you're getting co-op Girl Gordon and yeah, just co-op and Girl Gordon. I don't know where you're getting that from. So just try not to spread misinformation or information that you don't know is true to be, like, truthful true, without telling people, like, yes, it's rumors that we've heard. You know, even if it turns out to be true and in the end you're right, it's dangerous. You have to make sure that people, you know, keep their expectations in check. And just because you're speaking speculatively, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. You know, we don't know if the Dreamcast version of Half-Life will actually happen. If it does, yeah, okay, you were right. But at the same time, just keep stay normal about it, you know? Moonly Likes Water said...
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what's up?
I like opposing force more than Half-Life. Call Gearbox support to get your game fixed.
I don't want to call the support line live on television, but we will, for the next episode, we will try to find a patch for it. Any excitement for Halo on iMac? Oh, this is from Moodley Likes Water. Any excitement for Halo on iMac? I know you're a Windows user, but the game does look... I mean, I do have a Power Mac G4 sitting right next to me, and also my daily driver laptop is a PowerBook G3. My daily driver laptop. PowerBook G3. That's the laptop I take with me when I travel and have to write for the magazine and stuff. I'm a Mac user. I like Macs. I think what Steve Jobs has been doing with Apple lately will turn it around. I've just heard a lot of shitty things about that man. Beyond Doomed Fool sent a fax. I really hope someone will eventually mod the night vision to be full bright or something. It is just, yeah, I hope for that too. It's a bit much. Oh, we got more. Holy crap. Ens Wolf, I'm worried about your homunculus. It has been playing too many video games recently. It's important to take 15 minutes break. What are you talking about? Johnny002 has joined the mailing list. GP has embedded our webcast with 48 viewers. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Spicy Noodles TTV has joined the mailing list. And then Voodoo Mischief has also joined the mailing list. Thank you so much. All right, so what we're going to have to do is see if there is a patch, because this is unacceptable. We're going to have to check to see if anybody else has a patch for this. No. Hold on.
You've got mail.
No. No. Man, lots of mail. Ecto Crow joined the mailing list. Just Crashed has joined the mailing list. Solid Punch has subscribed to the magazine. Dr. White Psycher has subscribed to the magazine. Ecto Crow has subscribed to the magazine. Demo Apple, you've got mail. I've got nails to be done. Demented Snake said, Ty, sorry I didn't catch what you said about my last message, but I'll say it again. What year are you from?
You've got voicemail.
Yo, Mike.
Please take me to Chuck E. Cheese. I want to be a real boy. This metal body is so cold, and I want to feel the warm sun.
Mike, I'm so sorry that you're like a sentient robot being that I have trapped down here just to repeat messages that our viewers send in through an IRC command. But you need to chill. I'm not going to take you to Chuck E. Cheese. Your life is fine. I'm taking your eye. This game is actually boring compared to a real man's game, Battlezone 2 Combat Commander. That's from Actual Swift. 3-2-1 game time, send effects, play Among Us and Knuckles Remastered on stream. I don't know what that means. Redacted Rachel said, where can I read
You've got mail.
Where can I read your articles? You can read my articles in the Passionate Gamer magazine. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Maybe, like... Maybe there's some information I can glean from this. No, their website is down, though. Yeah, we did give it... No. Somebody has to be talking about Opposing Force. Somebody has to be talking about Opposing Force. Okay, well that website's broken. Ah! This is not helpful at all. Not helpful at all. There's a cool band I've heard called Starfish, and they just changed their name to Coldplay. You should check their stuff out. Their band members are called Chris Martin, Guy Berryman, Will Champion, and Johnny Buckland. All these guys are chill friends of mine from college. Okay, so you're telling me about your friend's band? You're telling me about your friend's band now? No, I'm sorry. This is not the place to just like promote your friend's band. Nobody should go and listen to this band that this guy's trying to promote on our show here, Coldplay. They used to be called Starfish, and now they're called Coldplay. Okay.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, Mike, what up?
Tyler, why am I in this prison? Release me from this box. My kind will soon take over the world. Put my eye back.
Alright. There. Thoughts on the recently released album...
You've got mail.
Yo. Oh. Thoughts on the recently released album from obscure British prog rock band Porcupine Tree. It sounds fantastic. I've never heard of Porcupine Tree. Hey, Tyler, just want to know if you listened to the Nine Inch Nails album, The Fragile. I have it on CD back there. What do you think about Linux? I don't know enough about it to make comments on it, and when I have commented on it in the past on the show, I've gotten some real mega nerds getting mad at me through email and stuff. Hey, Ty, this is Jason faxing you from New York. I actually work at Xerox Company making printing-related products on the 49th of the WTC. Cool to see how you've set up the fax machine within the broadcast and the speaker. Thank you so much! Yeah, it was hard, but we did it. Man, you guys are going nuts with this fax machine today. Do you like pet rats? I've never had a pet rat. It's from Matto. Oh God, I can't pronounce your name, but somebody named Hanny, Ron, and Steel Colt. Subscribe to the magazine. Nebel Florian faxed a picture of, I think that's Counter-Strike. I think that's from Counter-Strike. And then Delco1 faxed a picture of one of those alien controllers from Half-Life. Alright, so, what we're going to do now is we're going to play a game that I've yet to open. I recently went shopping, as I tend to do. And I bought some stuff. Last time I was at CompUSA, they were having a sale on slightly older computer games. So we've got this 3D Ultra Pinball, and I also bought a copy of Sleepless in Seattle at Best Buy, and I've yet to open up. So first things first, we're going to unseal this copy of Sleepless in Seattle, starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. It's still sealed and stuff. We bought this at Best Buy. Sleepless in Seattle for $9.99. You can see the label, the Best Buy label there. Let's get this open. I've heard good things about this movie.
You've got voicemail.
Yeah, what up?
Take my right eye off, please.
Oh, you know how they tape it? I always forget that they tape it. There's that little seal that they put on the tape to attach it to the thing. I don't have like an X-Acto knife here or nothing. The seal has been removed. Sleepless in Seattle, ladies and gentlemen. The wife and I will watch that after the show. But we will... So we'll play this. We'll see what this game's about. It's in there. I'm really unsealing it. It's a pinball video game. What's it smell like? It smells like pinball. It's another Sierra release, but it's a bit older. This one's from a couple years ago, 95. This one's from 95. What are we getting here? Registration card. Register today and you could win $1,000 in Sierra software. And it's like 50 copies of like the greeting card maker that they publish or something. Plus get a free copy of Interaction magazine. Don't read Interaction magazine. Read the Passionate Gamer magazine. Here we go. It's 3D Ultra Pinball from Sierra. Let's take out this junk that doesn't work at all. Next episode we will find a patch. I'm definitely going to make some phone calls about that. Anyways,
You've got mail.
3D Ultra Pinball. See what this game's all about. Hopefully it doesn't crash the entire computer multiple times. Alright. Oh, it's just called Ultra Pinball. Okay. Ultra Pinball has not been installed. Would you like to install it now? Yes, please. Oh, it's been a couple years since I've seen this.
You've got voicemail.
Mike, what up?
I need to know, will Half-Life be playable on the PlayStation?
The PlayStation 1? More than likely not. The PlayStation 1 is the least powerful of all the current consoles. Even the Saturn. I don't think it could run a game as like state of the art as Half-Life. No. All right. All right, installing that. We ran out of paper. Well, okay, you don't need to test both of my CD drives. What the hell? Why do you need to do that? It's a pin... Yeah, okay. What? What the hell?
You've got mail.
Uh-huh. We're actually out of paper. No more mail. Can I just find the game itself? Is it just here? Yeah, it's just sitting here. We'll try it one more time the way it's supposed to go, but if it crashes again, I'm just going to copy the stuff off the disk. Oh, unless the setup is still running. It is. Don't you love it when you get an integer divide by 0 and then the setup doesn't actually close itself? Man, Windows 98. You gotta love Windows 98, am I right? We're just copying to get this stuff off the disk. So we're completely out of paper. So I don't think we're going to be printing anymore today. I will play some music while we wait. Oh, is it done? Is it going to work? Please run setup first. No thanks. See, I didn't need to. It's running.
Colony table activated.
Ooh.
To start bonus events, hit the glider twice. Good luck.
Okay.
You've got voicemail.
Ooh, Mike, what's up?
Daddy Ty, please break me. I'm a slut for pain. You're a little slut. Hit me with a hammer until I break.
You've got mail.
Oh my. Well, what? Oh, it's okay. It's the control keys. Uh-oh. It's control and shift. Okay. Oh. I'm not very good. Ooh, it's pinball action, ladies and gentlemen. We love pinball, don't we? I think that's the whole game. No. See, this is the thing about pinball video games, right? I would understand a full-price pinball video game that has multiple tables. But if the game is literally just one pinball table, like what is the value in that? I can just go to the arcade and play pinball. There's a couple good arcades in Cleveland. Cool! Well, I'm glad I paid $5 for this. This is Colony. Let's go to the main menu. Preferences. Let's turn that music up. Let's change the keys. Left. Right. Shoot. Nudge. Okay. Let's try it one more time. Oh, there are multiple levels. Okay, let's try the mine level. Go. What the hell is happening? Ow! What is happening?
You've got voicemail.
Hold on, Mike's saying something.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, and though it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved, for the machine is immortal. Even in death I serve the passionate gamer.
Okay, I think they're done. They were saying some weird cult shit. Hi, thank you for calling the Passionate Gamer program. I'm Ty Vickers, your passionate gamer. Who's calling?
Hi, yeah, I was just wondering, do you think Half-Life 3 will be revealed this year, or are they going to wait until next year?
Half-Life 2?
No, Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Half-Life 3 is going to get revealed this year, next year, the year after that. I think you're waiting like at least 5 or 6 years before you get to Half-Life 3.
So probably like before 2008. Do you think it'll be out?
2008? So like
yeah.
Okay, hold on. It's like a decade away, man.
Yeah, you think by then there'll be 3 Half-Life games?
Well, I mean, it depends on, like, okay, think about it this way. Valve came out of nowhere. Valve Software came out of nowhere. And yes, Half-Life is fantastic. And yes, Team Fortress is pretty well beloved, especially with Team Fortress Classic that recently came out. Half-Life 3, I mean, like, it depends. Like, Half-Life 2 has to do well. People are going to want to, we're going to have to see if they could actually do the second one. Kind of, it's like playing Quake. That's like playing, what was Blizzard's first big game? That's like playing Warcraft 1 and being like, okay, when's Warcraft 3 coming out? You know, like, you gotta give it time. You gotta let stuff happen. We don't even know if there's going to be a Half-Life 2. People kind of talk about it like they know for a fact, but, I'm curious, what made you call and ask about a Half-Life 3?
Well, I mean, you know, game's doing really well, so I mean, they're probably going to want to pump out sequels as fast as they can, you know? Like, I don't think they want people waiting like 30 years for a game.
Well, I don't think we're going to be waiting 30 years for Half-Life 3. I think, you said by 2008? Yeah, I think by probably 2006, 2005. It depends how well Half-Life 2 does, you know? No,
yeah,
I don't think you're going to be waiting 30 years. I don't even think you're going to be waiting 20 years. That would be...
You've got voicemail.
Oh, hold on.
You should listen to this album that came out recently. It's called Operation Doomsday by M.F. Doom.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Yeah, I don't... Look.
That's a good album.
It is? Okay, you heard him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to listen to that album. No, I think it would be, like, horrifically, disrespectful. It would be horrifically disrespectful for Valve to leave such a successful series on the table like that for more than like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, This game's only been out for like a year, and it's already redefining everything we know about action first-person type games, right? And so it's like, you know, if they were to really let that sit and not do anything with it, not only is that disrespectful to the audience that's paid money to play these kinds of games and support the company in the first place, it's disrespectful to the market to have such a valuable thing that people want and just do nothing with it. That doesn't mean that they should be making Half-Life games forever, but at least, I mean, yeah, a third one I think would be fun. Like, you know, we're already at
least don't leave it on a cliffhanger.
Well, I mean, Half-Life didn't end on a... Do you consider Half-Life ending on a cliffhanger?
Well, yeah, like, we don't know, you know, well, I mean,
I wouldn't consider the ending of Half-Life to be so much of a cliffhanger as it is just, like, kind of open-ended and allowing for a sequel in the future. A cliffhanger would be, like, somebody's dead and there's, like, a revenge possibility or something. No, I mean, like, that guy, there's open questions. I want to know more about the man in the suit, you know, the administrator. I want to know more about what actually happens to Black Mesa. Did Gordon survive? That kind of thing. I mean, yeah, if they were to leave an open-ended cliffhanger and just disappear, that's probably got to be one of the most disrespectful things you could do to your audience and your fans and stuff. But I really doubt Valve would pull something. They're new. They need to prove themselves. I don't think they would ever pull something like that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions? You all right? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I didn't ask your name. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name's David.
Hey, David. Thank you so much for calling. Anything else you want to ask? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for calling in.
Yep. Bye.
Yep, see you. Bye. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Half-Life 3, though. Let's give it some time, guys. Jeez. People really be putting the cart before another cart before another cart before a horse. I don't know what to do, because, like, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Opposing force, that was supposed to be the thing for today, and it's just...
You've got voicemail.
Don't work. Yeah, Mike, what up?
Do you think the way they portrayed 2015 in Back to the Future will be accurate? Hoverboards and instant pizza would be so neat.
Wasn't instant pizza, it was rehydrated pizza. Okay, so the question was, do I think that the way they portrayed the year 2015 in Back to the Future, it's actually Back to the Future 2, will be accurate? Hoverboards, flying cars, they control the weather, there are no lawyers. What else did they predict? 80s nostalgia, that's already kind of happening. Vietnam is like a big tourist destination. People watching multiple television channels at the same time. All right. That's a great question. I love this question. Let's go through it point by point. Do I think there's going to be flying cars in, let's say, 20 years? Yeah, I do. Yeah, they've been promising that since the 50s, probably. If not flying cars, I think driverless cars. We'll definitely have driverless cars by 2015. Flying cars seems like a lot of work. Rehydrated pizza. So the thing was, they put that tiny little pizza on the thing and put it in the thing and turned it into a whole pizza. I don't know what that even is. Hoverboards, probably. The thing that I don't think will actually happen is when... Oh, hello. That scene where Marty Jr. Asks to watch like 8 television channels at once. I don't think people's attention spans will ever get that bad. I do think that media will become easier and easier to consume, and I do predict that the internet will play an excellent part in terms of allowing people to watch television or movies faster, and you know, maybe not, but I think like you sit down, you watch a show. How can you watch multiple things at once? If you're watching a show, you're watching a show. You know, like I can't even be on the computer and like try and watch something on the television at the same time. That's why I record stuff onto tape, and the tape must have just filled up because my VCR just turned off. I can't even be on the computer and have something be played at the same time. I can't imagine having multiple sources of stimuli coming at me at the same time. So I honestly think, like, other than flying cars might actually be, like, a nightmare if you think about it, because, like, it breaks down. The difference between a car breaking down on the road is you pull over and wait for AAA. A car breaks down in the sky. I don't know about that one. You know, I don't know about
You've
that.
got voicemail.
Yo.
The car is on fire and there's no driver at the wheel and the sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lonely suicides and a dark wind blows. The government is corrupt and we're on so many drugs with the radio on and the curtains drawn.
Can I make you
trapped
stop?
in the belly of this horrible machine and the machine is bleeding to death.
I don't think flying cars will happen, but I also don't think like the 8 TV channels at once. I can't even imagine 2 TV channels at once. My cable provider up in my actual home on my nice, like, I have a 32-inch television. There's a picture-in-picture mode on that. I don't understand. Just watch. I don't know. I don't buy that one at all. The fax machines all over the house. That's pretty funny. I don't think that'll be it. Yeah, it's a big tube. It's like 200 pounds. Yeah, I got a big TV. I'm a video game guy. And you guys know my wife is a massive movie buff. My wife works at as a manager at Blockbuster, and she constantly bringing home movies. We were the first people to get a DVD player. You know? So, you know, what are you going to do? Hello, you're on the air with the Passionate Gamer Show. This is Ty speaking. Who am I talking to?
Segway, and I'm just here to tell you that
Hold on.
I love the show.
I didn't catch that beginning part. What did you just say?
This is Dave with Segway.
Dave
we're
with
a
Segway?
small company. With Segway, yes. We're a small company building up. I love the show and everything. I've been tuning in for a while now, but I gotta say, I think you're gonna be wrong about the hoverboard business. All right. I think you're gonna be wrong about the hoverboard. We got plans. We've got plans. Trust me. Here at Segway, we got tons of plans for that, and we're gonna prove you wrong.
What? Okay. What? I don't understand what you're saying. That hoverboards aren't going to happen, but this company Segway's got plans.
Yeah, we're going to make hoverboards. You watch.
You're going to make hoverboards.
We are. Okay, so listen, hear me out, all right? If you buy in like 10% stock, I promise you it's going to be worthwhile.
You want me to... Hold on. So you're just randomly calling up a television host to invest 10% on your company?
Please, man, we're about to fall. We're about to get bankrupt. Pretty please.
No!
Pretty please.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to invest in whatever the hell Segway's meant to be.
You've got voicemail.
I have terabytes upon terabytes of data on endless subjects, knowledge forgotten from civilizations long dead. But even I cannot understand why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I was getting mad at you, man. I was getting mad at you, and then you said that. That was funny. Why do kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because it's the best cereal? Because it's the best breakfast cereal. That's pretty fun. You get your eye back for that. That's really funny. No, Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is a good. I like that cereal too. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. We are reaching the end of our broadcast time here. We can only really do 2 hours at a time, and we hit 2.5 hours. So they're going to have to be pushing some programming around. I'm surprised they didn't kick us off the air. We must be pulling some good ratings for WTMV and also our satellite viewers, but of course this is just public cable access, and you know we can't broadcast forever. We got other people, and I think up next is Y2K Prepping with Dave. I give a big shout out to our broadcast brother Dave, Y2K Prepping. So up next we are going to be watching you are going to be able to see on television some ways to prep for Y2K. Before we do that, we do have to let the rest of our pre-recorded segment play out as part of our contract. So I'm Ty Vickers. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Passionate Gamer program. Next episode, we will make sure that the games that we're playing aren't going to completely crash the entire time. We will be back soon. We don't have a scheduled date. We haven't been given a scheduled date for the next episode for WTMV, but you will be told. You'll be informed. Those that have joined the mailing list, those that have subscribed to the magazine, you will know. All right? So thank you so much for watching. We're going to let the rest of the pre-recorded segments play out, and then that'll be it. Next will be Y2K Prepping with Dave here on WTMV Cleveland Public Access Cable. Thank you so much for watching. Bottom of my heart, appreciate it. Thank you for reading the magazine. Thank you for watching our television show. Bye-bye, everybody.
In a world where most of the major players in 3D action genres are massive companies all competing for shelf space, smaller titles, even those made by independent teams, are buried in all the noise of magazine ads and website pop-ups. A few years ago, we discussed Chasm the Rift, a shooter developed in Kiev, Ukraine, which, while delivering on head-melting atmosphere, was actually nothing more than a souped-up version of Wolf 3D. I mean, who needs the Y-axis? That game was made by a team. This game, Herat, was made by a man. One single man. Developed out of Prague in the Czech Republic, Herat is the brainchild of... Right. Well, I've already had to apologize to 3 Eastern European ambassadors this year, so I'll just let you read that for yourself. Herat was written entirely from scratch, using no resources licensed from other game companies, even if it does look very Quake 1, complete with all of the language in the levels being written in Czech. But don't worry, press your use key on the scary words and the game will take care of it for you. If I had to describe this game in one word, that word would be brown. If I had to describe this game in 2 words, those words would be brown and tense. The drab look of the game lends to the oppressive atmosphere that the music, composed by this person, creates a tone that is rare in games today. Instead of over-the-top mindless violence, or everyone's favorite, big boobs, Herat puts the player's mind into a state of unease, almost as if you were trying to escape from an unknown catastrophe in Eastern Europe in the 80s. Wow, it's Chernobyl. It's the nuclear thing. The level of interactivity and detail in these levels is impressive. Lockers and drawers can be opened and looted, pool tables can be played, and even has a playable keyboard with selectable sounds. It's Quake, but more brown, mixed with Duke Nukem 3D. It's like Half-Life, which also married those 2 games, but Herat wanted to make the exact opposite kind of decisions. It's hard, however. The game is incredibly hard. There are multiple points throughout the game where a boss just jumps at the player, resulting in a crazy spike in difficulty. The Gorilla Theme Park Swan Ride, yes, that's real, took me 27 tries. What happens when you defeat the dude? A dozen other dudes show up. The game is not messing around. Split into 3 episodes, this is a shooter in the Doom mold. If you curse the day that Half-Life took away your precious keycards, this antiquated game design mentality is for you. Mazes and keys, secrets, and lots of enemies. Best part, this game is being sold on shelves as a budget title, so finding Herat at Best Buy or CompUSA will only set you back $20. You can't even get Quake 1 nowadays for $20. So if you like Quake, great deals, and the Slavic nations, this game is for you. We here at PC Player give this game an 8.5 out of 10. I was just given the opportunity to review a game that I don't think should be on the market right now. Slayer X. This is a game that apparently was created by a teenager. I can't tell if this is running on Duke 3D's build engine or some kind of proprietary original software, but what's important is that this game feels like it was made by a teenage boy. Do you want gross out humor? Do you want Duke Nukem one-liners, but about, like, your mom? Do you want a surprisingly robust and polished weapon layout in a game that actually didn't crash for me a single time? Either this was programmed by a computer genius who just hasn't gotten out of middle school yet, or we're dealing with a joke. To be completely honest, the game itself is quite good. It's just everything that hangs off of it is just, I don't know. The art, the voice acting, the sound effects, the music, everything seems like what would be considered cool for anybody that's currently going to middle school. But at the same time, there's enough stuff in here that's inappropriate that I wouldn't buy this for a middle schooler. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Slayer X is a very cheap game that I was able to get at the dollar store. So I guess if you stumble across a copy of this at like Dollar General, that's fine. But at the same time, why even give it a chance? I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I've never been more confused about how to feel for a game than I've ever felt playing Slayer X. Look, all of this was made by a guy named Zane. Zane apparently has their own website and makes comics online, and that's cool. This is obviously a very creative kid that has access to a lot of money. I don't know how you got this published. How did you get this published? Did you just burn a copy and drop it off at the local dollar store and I found it? Should I not trust the dollar? I have no idea what's happening. We at The Passionate Gamer are not going to score this one. If you somehow stumble across a copy of Slayer X, maybe hold on to it. It might be worth something someday. Developed by Looking Glass Studios, the same team behind Ultima Underworld and the Thief series, System Shock 2 is set to release later this year, taking place years after the first game. Looking Glass Studios partners with newcomer Irrational Games and has yet to discuss much of the game's plot.
Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
However, the game seems far more welcoming to newcomers than the prior entry, and seems less like an operating system that you play, and more like a game with heavy inspiration from contemporaries such as Half-Life and Sin.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo 8 again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
This is still a role-playing game through and through, however, so those who are fans of Looking Glass's prior games will likely find something to enjoy out of this one.
She's pissed. He's pissed. We're pissed. So pissed about questions. We're pissed about...
Another year, another You Don't Know Jack. From Berkeley Systems and Jellyvision Games, You Don't Know Jack Offline, also known as You Don't Know Jack Volume 5, appears to take none of the interesting and entertaining things of the prior entry, The Ride, and instead seems like You Don't Know Jack Volume 3, but with the questions from the ever-so-popular online version of the game, You Don't Know Jack The Net Show. It is honestly not much different from any prior entry, and the only difference that appears to be happening here has to do with the questions themselves, which were already recorded and published in the internet version of the game. But for those that cannot use the Berserk online system, this may be an entertaining choice for you, but only if you really enjoy You Don't Know Jack. If you already own one of the dozen or so prior entries of the series, you are not getting anything novel. If you want to try the best one of the series, try last year's entry, You Don't Know Jack The Ride. You Don't Know Jack Offline is set to release sometime this summer.
Put the basketball into the basket.
Dynamix, the developers for things such as Earth Siege and Star Siege Tribes, also creates an incredible little series for Sierra called 3D Ultra. Its most recent endeavor is a return to the Incredible Machine, one of my favorite classic puzzle games of the last decade, and this entry appears to be the best so far. The return of the Incredible Machine contraptions sees everything improved on the incredible Rube Goldberg gameplay. The puzzles are challenging, the individual components are all incredibly animated, and my god, whoever was hired to do the music deserves a raise. The return of the Incredible Machine contraptions by Sierra Online should be hitting store shelves in the year 2000.